Philly sucks. Da-da-da.
You're stuck with
Philly
Rex
sucks.
Grossman.
The Eagles won't even make the playoffs. Da-da.
Shanahan's 11-20 since we became head coach.
Hey, flying high
Your
now.
Bengals, though, they're flying pretty high.
That's right. Hooday. Hoodapo. I don't know if they say it the same way. I think they say it more like hooday or instead of hooday.
Nice.
That's right. I was thinking about listing my address as Paul Brown Stadium. So it would be like the Blues Brothers movie when they go to the address and it's Wrigley Field.
Maybe you should do that. One Citizen Bank Parkway.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to week 17, the final week before the Super Bowl show. Week 17 of Big Pick 4, where the sports betting experts, Big Danny the Jew and Big Brian the Mick, will pick the 4 best games for this week's NFL opening remarks.
Dan has one.
Well, yeah, first I'd like to give a shout out to my dad. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday.
Oh, you should have told me. I could have queued up the sound effect for that. I don't have that.
A birthday sound
The
effect.
birthday sound effect?
Or just a special birthday message to Dan's dad.
You play to win the game. Hello? You play to win the game.
See?
That
What
makes no
that
sense.
doesn't make any sense.
That makes, his dad doesn't even watch sports.
He doesn't watch sports. He doesn't care about sports. He's going to Costa Rica on Sunday.
To do what?
Vacation.
Nice.
Yeah, it's better than watching sports. I just wanted to give a shout out to him.
Oh, as if you can't do both.
True. And I don't know, talk about what last week. Wasn't too bad. We go 2-2.
Did Brian tell you I gave him the Bengals pick
Yeah, for an adjustment.
Yes.
because he did implore me to change the pick right before the show, and I did not change it.
Yes, he did, and you refused.
Yeah,
Don
so
Corleone.
I'm actually gonna, I'm not all one-sided, biased. I'm gonna give the pick to the team on that. Should have had the Bengals instead of the Pats.
And this also this also opening remark goes out to a couple coworkers who I have a bet with. They think they're getting their money, but now with this technicality, and Dan's going to be my witness at work,
Yep.
I'm still in it. I don't know the money yet.
Not yet, but you still screwed up this week.
But yeah, if I screw up this week.
So Ed and Andrew, no, hey,
Yeah,
keep your hopes up.
Yeah, but we're changing last week's pick.
No, but I'm confused because the big news this week is that who was it? Mayweather bet on the Pats to win and bet $1 million.
Oh, I didn't see
I
that.
guess, I don't know. Yeah, I guess he like, was it straight up or was it because he
No,
didn't
but
cover
they're
the
saying
spread.
they're saying he bet to cover and that he won $1 million.
So I
I'm
guess
a
he
little
bet the
confused on
Dolphins.
that. What spread? How much did they win by?
It was like
He
three.
has to win by 9.5.
Yeah. You
Oh.
know that the Dolphins scored with like 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, they
They're
scored.
fucking-
The damn Pats let them score. They're up by 10. They would have covered.
Yeah, they would have covered. They were up by 10 with like 3 minutes to go.
Oh, I'm sorry. He bet against the Broncos. So who beat the Broncos?
The Bills blew them out by 22.
Yeah.
Oh, he bet against Tebow.
Damn,
That's what it
$1
was.
million.
Okay.
I probably won't even see $1 million in my lifetime.
Okay, I'm wrong. Yeah, it wasn't the Pats. He bet against Tebow.
Yeah, which was smart.
And he bet the spread, too. And he bet $1 million.
I'd also one
And now
more.
he's in jail, but not for online gambling.
Yeah.
Beating his wife.
Yeah.
I
Swear
only-
to God.
Don't beat your wives.
I only have one more opening statement. I would just like to say that me and Dan, now that we had the switch here, are officially tied for our bet. So if I win, I get Dan's gimp, and if he wins, I guess I'll buy some like
No,
leather.
if I win, I get to call the Department of Human Services in New Jersey so they can condemn your apartment. And also probably call the EPA too. I'm sure there's some sort of environmental disaster there.
My only question is, does the GIMP cook if I win?
He's playing the cricket. I think it's time to...
But does she cook?
No.
Okay. Alright. Fuck you, not all your stories are funny, asshole. Fuck you.
We can always look forward to the originality of the GIMP joke within the first 5 minutes of every show.
Hey, I'm sorry. Dude, Scott, come on. You spent an hour of the show looking for a pirate porn. I don't want to hear any of your stupid remarks.
But in Scott's defense,
it was one show, but it was ridiculous.
But
this is the whole show.
This is like a bad skit that keeps going on and on.
For the Super Bowl show, I will have selected the best pirate porn theme clip, which will air on this season's Super Bowl show. So look. If I have to film the damn thing myself, we are going to have good pirate porn on this show.
Yeah, get ready for it.
So, as always, ladies and gentlemen, we start the show off with the two combined picks from...
We didn't do an overview. We didn't get to the badge of the week either.
I know.
What happened last week? We had to do last week.
Who's driving the train here? I said we start...
I don't know.
Apparently no one.
Yeah.
I didn't say there were no other features other than the combined picks, did I?
You're so
Say you're sorry. Say you're sorry, Dan. Say you're sorry.
I'm sorry, Scott. You're our leader. Hail
Scott.
Scott.
Yeah, oh, fearless leader.
Yes. Oh, mighty Oz.
All right, so prior to the major features, which are the combined picks, we also have this week's Badge of the Week, presented by Big Dan. Whoops. What? There we go.
Once again, the Badge of the Week is Raheem Morris, who said, quote, "I am not going to fire myself as head coach. Your team has lost 9 in a row. Just quit and go home. You stink. Your team was 4-2 and have lost every game since. And you're on your way to losing again." So, I know we have some honorable mentions this week, too. Rex Ryan, who did not defend himself properly when Brandon Jacobs insulted him pretty good on the field, said, "fuck you" at the end, and that was it, instead of a good response to Brandon Jacobs talking about how much of a blowhard he is. We also have Mark Sanchez, who played like a girl again, and then cried after the game. And I forget who else. There's some other guy.
Mike Pereira.
Oh, Mike Pereira, that's right.
I'm calling out John Gruden.
Yeah, John Gruden pointed out all these penalty calls on Monday night game. That didn't make any sense. But defense, there were bad calls by the officials. Mike Pereira, who, if anyone doesn't know, is a former official who now is paid by Fox to be the on-site rules guy. And he called out John Gruden for standing up for the officials. What are you standing up for them for? Who are you?
I mean, basically, Gruden was talking about how they need to put skirts on the players because of the hits, the violent hits.
No, not quite. He was
pretty right, but
no,
what? Was this because of the...
He was talking about how the calls, they're not consistent. Like, one hit might be a legal hit, the next hit isn't. And he also talked about the restrictions it puts on a defensive player about what they're supposed to do and how they hit the guy.
They might as well put flags on the players.
And it's mainly has to do with zone defense. And zone defense, when you're playing in an area, you have to come up and hit the guy because you're not covering man-to-man. And how it restricts teams from playing zone defenses with these new rules. But regardless, Pereira can shut up. I mean, your job is just to be on site for the games, on Fox, to say, "I think you should overturn this call or not," and then it goes to video replay. Otherwise, shut up. Don't call out Gruden on your article you wrote. He didn't even do it on TV. He didn't have the balls to do that. So anyway, we have a lot of badges, but the main one this week is Raheem Morris, who's terrible.
I would only like to add one. I would like to add Roger Goodell for that James Harrison hit on Colt McCoy was a completely legal hit. He led with the shoulder. That was a football play, and he got suspended for a game. I think Roger Goodell is going overboard with the concussion stuff. James Harrison just made a good football play. That's a play that Ronnie Lott would have been proud of.
Yeah, I mean, it was called for a personal foul on the field, that play.
He led with the
But
shoulder. He was
not
running.
it
He
was
was
not
running.
it was not worthy of
He
a
wasn't even in
suspension.
the pocket. Colt McCoy wasn't even in the
No,
pocket.
but it wasn't worthy of suspension. I mean, I understand personal foul, but you can't suspend the guy.
I don't know. They're turning the football league into flag football. I think it's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, there's been a lowering of those penalties, but anyway, whatever. Roger
Yes, and
badge
I am drinking the champagne of beers tonight.
Is that Miller High Life
They're
Light can?
our sponsor. So, being as I haven't found the sponsor commercial yet that I'm going to put on the show. So let me put you gurus on the spot. I was up in Canada this week, and the Canadian Football League is over. So, was there any nominees for this season's Football Actors Guild Award in any of the games this week?
What do you mean, guys who like fake injuries or screwed around?
Well, the only nominee so far is Rob Ryan. Whenever Dallas, loses, he has to be seen with his wavy gray locks, flicking them back, bending down, and flicking them back on the sideline.
My nominee, I would like to nominate the St. Louis Rams for pretending to be a football team.
Yeah, you can nominate Tampa Bay for that too.
So are you still going to be laughing when they get Andrew Luck in the first pick of the first round?
Bradford.
Why would they draft him?
They have Sam Bradford.
They're not going to draft him. He's going to go to Indianapolis.
Yeah, they're going to trade out.
Yeah, if they get their own pick, they're going to trade for a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't think so.
Yo, did you hear people were talking about that they actually, with Andrew Luck, if Rams decide to trade out, he might be worth more than the Herschel Walker trade. They might get like 3 first-round picks for it, for just that one.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Get rid of Eagle fans. And then the Eagles get the pick and trade it for 12 sevenths.
The Herschel Walker trade.
Wait, we're going to trade for 12 sevenths, and that's all going to be in the 2026 draft.
Yeah, that's right. They think it's poker. The higher number, the better.
That's my fantasy team. It has Herschel Walker, Archie Griffith, and Ahmad Rashad all on the same team. No, Rocket Ishmael. I'm sorry.
What are you talking about?
What the hell is that? Was it like
Those are.
You play like old guy fantasy?
Those are our top picks that were busts, right? Archie Griffith, Heisman winner.
Yeah, he was
for Cincinnati. He was a bust.
Ahmad Rashad had a good career.
Who did?
Ahmad Rashad had a good career.
No, that's why I meant Rocket Ishmael.
Oh,
Rocket
yeah.
Ishmael. Yeah,
well, Herschel Walker had a good career too.
Yeah, Walker had a good career.
How many Super Bowl rings does Herschel Walker have?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything.
None, but I don't think it really matters. Eric Dickerson's a Hall of Famer. He didn't win shit.
Dan Marino didn't win.
Yeah, he didn't win anything either. So I don't think that. Dan Fouts had a great career. He didn't win a Super Bowl. Joe Namath had an awful career. He won a Super Bowl.
Oh, hey, Scott, I forgot to tell you, by the way, Herschel Walker was at my apartment last night. I'm going to tell him so he can kick your ass. All right?
Yeah, he was there. He was,
him and Tiki Barber. Tiki Barber was working out on your chin-up bar.
Yeah. Herschel Walker.
The only thing that is clean in your entire apartment is the chin-up bar.
Herschel Walker was giving Brian Lowe Herschel justice yesterday.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we will now have the first combined pick of Week 17 presented by Big Dan.
All right. I guess since we're skipping the overview of last week.
Yeah, you have to put up the overview, dude.
The first combined pick. And by the way, we're doing this all in gut this week.
Oh, hang on. I got to do. Hey, stand fast. I got to do a quick recap of last week.
We just said it like 10 times, dude.
You did?
Dude,
Who
get
were
the
you
shit
saying
out
it?
of your ears. What do you got in your ears, man?
Who were you saying it to?
I was saying it to the wall.
Yeah, he was saying it to the monkey in the background there.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the Big Pick 4 sports betting experts do have a winning record overall.
36-28.
Get rid of those
9-7. Damn
pushes, man.
Yep, and the Big O is strong at 5-2. Stinking damn Jets. Kiss my ass.
Yeah,
I could have picked Carolina last week. I hate Rex Ryan for losing last week. That's all. So the
Damn pushes.
yep. So Big B is a highlight there.
34 and 26.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the overall. We're charging in. It looks like we can pull out a winning record coming out of
Yeah.
Week 16.
I think we're guaranteed a winning season this year. Can only lose 4. That'd make us 33 and 32.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't do the math on that. So
Yeah, even though we should be 36 and 28. But,
No, we are 36 and 28.
yeah,
My
so if we
brother,
go 4-0 this week, we'll be 40 and 28.
my brother Scott's a moron.
Yeah, changing lines and another shit.
there was I did have a comment on the pushes that came in this week.
We've got to be the dumbest team in America in terms of playing the game.
Oh no, that was the wrong one. I'm sorry. My bad.
This is the dumbest producer in America.
But it was where's my good one I had on that? I don't know what happened to it, folks. There it was. This was the comment that came in on the pushes this week.
All right, if that's your opinion, that's your opinion. I agree. That's your call. It's a judgment call. Just be mindful of it. That's all.
That's right. That's the judgment of the producer. Those were pushes.
All right.
Whatever, dude.
Thank you very much.
Anyway, let's get to the first combined pick. We're doing this, as I said before, all by gut since it's week 17, whatever. First game is Detroit at Green Bay. Detroit's favored by 3 points. Green Bay's probably going to mail it in. They have everything wrapped up at this point. They have really nothing to play for. And Rodgers not even playing this game. Most of his offensive line is banged up, so it's probably a good idea he doesn't play. Detroit actually has something to play for here. They probably do not want to be the 6th seed. Because I believe the 6th seed gets New Orleans, right, in the first round?
Yep.
I believe, yeah. So they don't want to play New Orleans.
Yeah. Because if Atlanta loses and Detroit wins, Detroit will be the 5th seed.
Yeah,
Atlanta
well,
will be
Detroit
the 6th
just
seed.
wins.
Yeah,
they'll be the
Detroit-
5th
okay,
seed. So Detroit has a lot to play for here, and it's only a 3-point spread. Green Bay is going to sit everybody because they don't give a shit at this point. And Detroit really has been really good this season. I like what they're doing there. So I expect Detroit to have a good day. And the Green Bay defense already stinks, and if everyone sits, it should be a little more vulnerable. And as we were talking about, Detroit has a lot to play for. By getting that 5th seed, they're able to help their cause a lot and play the weak team that plays that wins the NFC East. Who they should probably win that game against either the Giants or the Cowboys, depending on who wins.
They already beat the Cowboys.
Yeah, they already beat the Cowboys, and when Romo blew up at the end of the game, he threw like those 3 miracle interceptions, I believe it was, and he
2
threw
of them
over
were touchdowns.
Yeah. So I take Detroit in this game. Detroit is playing well. They're coming off a blowout of San Diego, and as I said, Green Bay has nothing to play for. So we're going with Detroit.
Just be advised that the weather's supposed to be good, so they're going to be able to pass, and the Detroit secondary is weak. So they're Green Bay is not going to lay down, even if Rodgers doesn't start. Just be advised.
Yeah, they are. No one's going to play. Greg Jennings not going to play. Whoever's
Clay
banged
Matthews is banged up.
Yeah,
Woodson's banged up.
Yeah, whoever's banged up is not going to play. They want everyone ready for the playoffs. That game is meaningless to them. They can't gain anything. They already have the best record. They're already going to have home field throughout. Why put anyone out there at risk? So I don't see it. I think Green Bay.
I don't know what happened there. Wait.
Wow. Folks, this is going to be one of those.
It'll be a long show.
Yeah, right. You might want to grab a couple more beers. And you
There you have it. I hope the Lions cover. I want to see them go deep in the playoffs.
Mr. Stroh's over there.
I did recently see a photo of a Lions fan back in the 80s where he had a brown bag over his head, and written on it was, "I was born in 1960." No, it says year born, 1961. Championship scene 0. So.
Hey, the Eagles can say that too.
Yeah, right. The Eagles are 51 years, I think, since they last won a title.
Yeah.
Halfway to the Cubs, Ryan.
So there you have it, the combined pick number 1. Big Brian, let's have combined pick number.
Oh, wait. You know what? I forgot one opening comment. I'm sorry. Dan just reminded me before I do my combined pick. Scott, a certain competition that we had at the beginning of the year kind of fizzled out. I'd like to point out that our competition, our website by Mr. Ryan Robinson, he did like 3 shows and didn't do any after that. So there goes our strongest competition.
No, that's not true. I have some audio from Ryan Robinson's last show, actually. That was the entire show. So there you have it, our first competition of
com. If you take a 10-second video of a baby and a cat, that'll probably get more hits than our show.
Talking cat, though. Come on, give us some credit. You have to be a talking cat.
No, people love babies and cats. They're both cute, so instead of seeing us.
So we are up against the ropes for next year, trying to beat our competition. Obviously, very strong.
That's right. We're gonna get an Emmy for this.
All right. So our second combined pick, we're gonna take Oakland is at home. They're playing San Diego. They're -3. Me and Dan think Oakland's gonna cover 3. Basically, Oakland has a lot more to play for. San Diego, North Turner's probably gonna get fired. They're probably not going to really play hard. It's the last game of the season. They have nothing to play for. Oakland plays really good at home. So basically, for those main reasons, we think Oakland's going to cover the spread and win by more than 3.
Yeah. San Diego mailed it in last week against Detroit.
Yeah, they got killed.
Moon Man is going to be fired.
Yep.
And a bunch of other
They're
guys
going to clean house.
Everybody's gone. There's already speculation that GM's going to be fired. So, yeah, they don't care. And Oakland has everything to play for.
Yeah.
If they win, they can win the division. Yeah. I think Denver might have to lose, but...
Yeah.
You know,
and they play at the same time, so it's not like they're going to know or not know. You know.
So it should be a good game for Oakland since what's it called? San Diego's going to be non-competitive.
Wow, with a pick like that, I'm waiting with bated breath to see these guarantees. With these combined picks being so strong. So there you have it, folks. The combined picks for Week 17. As always, please patronize our sponsors. They are what keeps the show on the air for our many viewers. Please do not TiVo this and fast forward past the sponsor. We would really watch the commercial from the sponsor. In fact, a coupon might even pop up in the middle of it. You never know. Which you wouldn't see if you fast forwarded past it.
Sure, you can have fun at home, but after visiting Nob Hill Casino, we know you'd rather have fun with us. We invite you to come on down and make some new friends. Unless, of course, you have all the friends you need. Bring them along, too. Hey! With a wide variety of games, you're sure to find one you'll enjoy. At Nob Hill Casino, we're always having a great time. Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
All right, we're back.
I'd like to. Well, let me do the commercial. Yingling, best 21st birthday present I ever had. Carl and Josh, a couple other guys, took me to the brewery. I'd like to thank Yingling Lager for one of the best times of my life. And I'd like to say that the guy who owns Yingling and hires those girls that come around with the little beers, kudos.
Stick Yingling?
Yeah, the girls came around in like half shirts with their titties hanging out. Oh, sorry if the Kaisermans are watching.
I think it's too late. They gave up on the show a long time ago.
But yes, Yingling.
I got a case of this for my 21st birthday from a friend at school.
Yeah.
Of Yingling Lager.
Classic beer. Yeah. Great lager. Fuck you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we now move into the feature segment of Big Pick 4, which are the guaranteed picks from your 2 sports betting experts. Starting with the Big Danny Guarantee. Let's have it, Dan.
All right, Kansas City at Denver. Kansas City +3. I'm thinking Kansas City because Kyle Orton is coming back to Denver after he got released, and I think it's a big revenge game for him. He wants to show Denver that they made a mistake and put their cart on the wrong horse. They have a better offense than Denver. Denver has 2 or 3 secondary guys that are going to be out. Tebow has looked absolutely terrible his last 2 or 3 games. He had something like 6 or 7 turnovers in those games. Romeo Crennel is a good defensive coach, and I think he'll have a good game plan for Tebow based on what the other teams have done.
That running back's been playing well. Ball, whatever his name is?
Yeah, Bell.
Bell's been
Bell's
playing
playing
well. I
well.
like him.
So
He's a tough runner.
for those reasons, we're taking Kansas City. Denver does have something to play for. They can win the division, but I just don't think they played very well.
And I think Kyle Orton, like you said,
Kyle Orton is going to be very motivated. I think that team's going to be very motivated.
He wants to prove
I
they should have cut him.
understand Scott usually tries to tell us to avoid teams that may have nothing to play for, but I think Kansas City does have a lot to play for because they want to keep Romeo Crennel as the coach because that team is so happy that loudmouth Haley's out. They hated him. So they want to put Crennel to stay. And I think they want to help Orton showing up Denver's ass a little bit here, saying, look, you got rid of the wrong guy.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to crush Tebow. Their defense played well. If they can hold Aaron Rodgers what they did, I can only imagine what they can do to Tebow.
And then you bring up that teams are now defensing Tebow better?
Yeah, they are. Plus, I think he's getting beat up. It's not like college where you run that kind of offense. The first 4 games of a college season, you play against clown teams. And you're playing the first quarter or the first half, and then that's it. And then when you get to your own conference, there's maybe only 3 or 4 games that really matter. You really have to play the whole game. Because there's usually weak teams in a conference. So he's never had really endure a whole season of punishment. And I think it's starting to wear on him, especially when you play that kind of quarterback position. When you're a normal quarterback and you throw, you're not taking the hits that he does. So I think he's starting to get worn out, and they're also starting to have a lot of injuries. Yeah. So for those reasons, I believe Kansas City will win this game.
And can I add that their defensive leader is not going to play, Brian Dawkins. He's their leader on defense, he's not going to be in the game. And that's a big loss.
Well, I mean, I don't think it really matters if he played or not, since he's not very good anymore.
Yeah, but he's a leader.
But he's a leader, yeah.
He's a leader. He can rally the troops. You can't rally the troops when you're hurt.
They would need him in that kind of game, really, to try to win his division, and he's not going to be there.
He's not going to be there.
So, for those reasons, I think Denver's going to fold, and Kansas City is going to win. And this is obviously like a pick 'em kind of game, because Kansas City just has to win. There's nothing to worry about the spread, really.
Yeah, I mean, so we can still win. So if Denver wins, but if they win by 2, we would still win.
Yeah, or Denver wins by 1, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So, Kansas City.
So if Denver is losing late in the 4th quarter, you're going to send out a tweet that says Satan is Tebowing right now, or something derogatory like that that's going to put you in hot water.
Yeah, right. Or,
I mean, that's suspect. In week 17, our one Jewish expert is betting against Tebow.
So, hey, Jesus, you know why? Because Jesus was Jewish.
Jesus was Jewish.
Like him. That's right. He's making a mockery of him. Jesus didn't care about sports. He was a Jew. He didn't know how to play anything.
That's right.
He couldn't even run away from these people who wanted to nail him up.
Yeah, the night before he died, he was doing a Jewish Passover.
Yeah, that's right. He was drinking and carrying out a Passover, so running away because he didn't want to run. So, Jesus doesn't like him. What does he care about him? I mean, you notice all these religious guys eventually have a fall. All of them. Yeah. So, as I said, Tebow's just gotten his ass kicked.
So he hasn't Tebowed for 2 Sundays, and you think he's not going to Tebow this coming Sunday?
No, they're going to lose. Yeah. Kansas City's going to be motivated. Kyle Orton's going to rally that team. Yeah, who you
shred them.
Who, by the way, you still think plays for the Ravens.
Oh, I got a bold statement. Wait. Can I use on your Big D? Can I make a bold statement?
Yeah, make a bold statement. Blood of the week?
Yes! Can I call it Blood of the week?
Yeah.
This is going to be guaranteed Blood of the week. I'm saying Kansas City by at least, I'm going to say at least 17 points. At least 17 points.
This is the image that you guys are going to see in the 4th quarter Sunday. It's going to be.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because he's going to be on the sideline thanking
us. Or is that because a pigeon's about to shit on his head?
This is what I'm going to be saying.
I knew it! I told you!
That's right.
We have to help our picks.
I know,
Put him
man. What
down.
is this? You turn into Sean O'Haron, man.
Come on, Bob Barker. You're running the show here.
Yeah, you're supposed to be on our side, douche. Oh, that's right. He's not on our side. He gives us those 2 pushes.
God is on my side, and God is on Tim Tebow's side.
Nobody is on Tim Tebow's side.
I speak
what movie it was. I think it was The Good and Bad and the Ugly, where Clint Eastwood said, God doesn't like idiots either. So that's why he's not for the South. So it deals with Tim Tebow, too.
I like his other line when he said there are 2 types of people in the world. Guys with guns and guys who dig ditches.
That's right.
That's our movie reference for the week, folks.
That was a paraphrase, by the way. That wasn't exactly what he said.
Yes, it was an exact quote. He's talking about the Confederacy.
For us true Clint Eastwood fans, we would know that. So we are now going to have the final guaranteed pick from Big Brian.
My big B for the final week of the season is the New York Giants at home, -3. I think they're going to cover and win by more than 3 points. Dallas.
Wait, Brian, I can help with that. Wait.
I think, Dan said it earlier. It was kind of funny. I forgot about the phrase, but one of the Eagles beat writers said one time, and I'm going to borrow it. In Sheila, we trust. I think Eli's going to win. I think he's a better fourth quarter. We lost our producer. I think Eli.
Where did he go, George? Where did he go?
I think Eli's a better fourth quarter quarterback. I think Romo's going to choke. He has a hurt hand. Both defenses are bad, but like Dan pointed out, I think it's going to be a scoring fair shootout. I'm going to call the game right now. I'm going to say somewhere in the ballpark of 34-28.
Yeah, Romo's going to choke at the end.
Yeah, Romo's basically going to choke at the end.
What's interesting to me is about this game is that the Cowboys started their season at that stadium against the Jets, and Romo choked it away and they lost. The same thing's going to happen this time at the end of the season.
And basically, I don't know. I just think that the Giants are going to win. I think they're at home. I think they're going to play for Tom Coughlin. There's a lot of rumors that he's going to get fired. I think they're going to play hard for him. It is, like I said, I think it's going to be a shootout because the Giants have a bad defense, but I just think that the Giants' offense is going to be able to go up and down the field on Dallas. The Eagles friggin' went up and down on the field on Dallas last week.
Good offensive players.
But I'm still saying, so do the Giants. They have good wide receivers. They have a good running game. Bradshaw's back. He's going to be healthy. Manningham's going to play.
The Giants are like one of the worst running teams in the league.
But now they're more healthy, though.
It doesn't matter. I think Dallas' defense isn't good enough. It doesn't really matter.
But anyway, so I'm saying score 34-28. Giants.
Yeah.
Giants will win the division.
Even Emmitt Smith called out the Giants.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Cowboys
Talk about that,
Sports Center. He called them out and said that they are heartless, they are gutless, and they're not going to win.
Wow. So another guarantee in this. That's a challenge because he's going against America's team.
You're gonna
From Big Sky Country, baby. That's right.
Who, the Packers?
So he's picking the New Jersey Giants to beat America's team, folks. All right, so there you have it. This week's picks. Big pick 4. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there's an echo behind you.
Yeah. I think it's Aaron, though.
No, I think it's him.
No, it's because I turned the microphone off. And I got a audience in the background here.
Oh, you have an audience?
Yes.
Where you at?
I'm at Desiree's.
Hey, Desiree. How's my girl doing? I got
Who is she talking?
those condoms for you.
Desiree, who are you talking to?
Remember the joke?
Come and say hi to Brian and Dan. They want you to say hi. They're drunk.
Hey, Desiree, I got those condoms, and I got the cream.
Extra small.
Yeah, extra small. I got the cream too. I'm ready to go.
He's returning them though because they were too big.
Wait, you're Jewish. You're one to talk.
The most important part.
All the porn stars in the cell Jews.
Let us not forget the anal wart cream.
The anal work and the beats. I got the beats too.
Oh yeah, what did Walker think about your anus? Are the warts cleaned up?
So we're really happy that Brian got his delivery from CVS last week. In case you missed it.
Hi, this is Kelly calling from your CVS Pharmacy. I'd just like to let you know that your anal wart removal cream plugs are now also extra small quantities. So please go ahead and let me know we can so I can set those aside. Thank you. Have a great day.
Yeah, we tapped it like voicemail last week. You got to put your passwords a little better. That was too easy.
Thanks. Now though, fuck you.
Your number 8.
Dude, kick your ass, bitch.
Oh, by the way,
I have perfect credit. Perfect credit.
I have to apologize to everybody. Just gonna have to wait till next year. But I forgot Byron's barbecue rules again. So I can't go through all those. So oh well.
You forgot what?
Brian's 35 barbecue rule.
Dan's 35 barbecue rules. They made up.
Well, that's up for discussion. Once I bring those in, maybe I'll bring them for Super Bowl show. We can talk about it. And you can figure out which ones I made up, which ones are really his. Wow, taking the Raiders.
So there you have the recap. Pick your Lions, Raiders, Chiefs, and Giants, and the Raiders are going home this weekend. They're going to honor their dead owner, and they're going to come in with a win, and they're going to squeak into the playoffs with a scenario where the Bengals are going to lose.
Scott, isn't that's Sean's team, right? The Raiders is growing up. That was Sean's team, right?
All right. Well, he was a bandwagon hopper. I think it was like.
Call out Sean, baby.
That's where BKO got it from.
I'm an Eagles fan.
Yeah, right. Oh, I don't like them anymore. I'm switching to the Steelers.
I was mad.
Oh, I don't like the A's anymore. I'm switching to the Reds. Oh, I don't like the Reds anymore. I'm switching to the Phillies.
Yeah, much like his younger brother. And your big O is the Raiders. I mean, as Brian so eloquently said, they have something to play for. The Chargers are going to get Norved this week. Carson Palmer's got something to prove. It's all going to come together in a big win for the Bad Boys.